Hello everyone. Today we are going to see components of a digital image processing. First, before going to components, let us recall what is digital image processing is. Digital image processing means processing images using digital computer. A digital image made up of many small units called pixels, and each pixel represents intensity or color. In biomedical engineering, image processing is extremely important because doctors depends on image like X-ray, MRI, CT scans for diagnosis. So if the image quality is poor, the diagnosis may be wrong. That's why understanding the system behind image processing is very important. In biomedical diagnosis, doctors make critical decisions based on images, but in real life, medical images often suffer problems like noise, poor contrast, and delay in availability. And for example, blurred X-ray can hide a fracture, and low-resolution MRI may miss the tumor. These are not small issues; they directly affect the patient life. So we must understand why these problems occur and how an image processing system helps to solve them. A medical image goes through many stages. First, it must be captured properly. Then it must be converted into a digital form and processed, stored, displayed, and sometimes shared with other hospitals. One signal unit cannot do all this task efficiently. That's why the image processing system divided into different specialized components. But each component performs one important function very effectively. These slides give an overview of all the components involved in an image processing system. Each component plays a unique role, starting from image capture and ending with the diagnosis and storage. In the next slides, we will study each component one by one to understand its function and importance, especially in biomedical applications. Image sensors are the starting point of any image processing system. They consist of two parts, a physical sensor and a digitizer. This physical sensor detects energy such as light, X-rays or ultrasound waves coming from the object. This energy is converted into an electrical signal. Then the digitizer converts this continuous electrical signals into a digital values called pixels. Without image sensor, there is no image at all. So the quality of an entire image processing system depends on the first image sensing. If noise or distortion enters at this stage, it cannot be completely removed later. In biomedical imaging, pure sensing can lead to a wrong diagnosis. Examples of image sensors include CCD sensors in cameras and X-ray detectors in radiography and signal receivers in MRI. So the image sensor from the foundation of the system. A specialized image processing hardware is used platform basic operations very fast. This hardware includes distractors, arithmetic logic units, and buffers. It performs operations like noise reduction, image averaging, and fast arithmetic calculation on entire images. Such as operations are difficult to perform quickly using normal computers alone. Raw medical images usually contain noise and need real-time processing. For example, MRI and ultrasound imaging require fast processing without delay. Specialized hardware performs parallel operation and reduces noise during acquisition. Normal computers cannot handle such as high data rates efficiently. Therefore, dedicated hardware is essential in biomedical image processing. The computer acts as a control center of the entire image processing system. It controls data flow between all components and executes image processing algorithms. It also manages image storage, display, and networking. Computer users can be general purpose systems like PCs or specialized medical image computers designed for the high performance. Medical images require image storage space because image data size is very high. For example, single image 1024 by 1025 image with 8-bit depth needs about 1 megabit of storage. Short-term storage like random access memory it is used during processing. And online storage such as hard disk or SSD used for fast access. And archival storage like magnetic tapes or optical disc it is used for long-term patient records. Image displays are used to process image for human interpretation. Doctors rely on displays to observe fine details in medical images. There are three types of displays are used. Display quality is very important because even a small visual error can affect the diagnosis. And hard copy devices produce permanent physical copies of images. Examples include laser printers and film cameras. In medical applications, hard copies are required for reports, legal records, and case reviews. And networking allows medical images to be shared between different locations. This is useful for remote consultation, telemedicine, and expert diagnosis. The knowledge base stores the domain-specific information. It contains reference images, diagnostic patterns, and known abnormalities. This knowledge helps guide image analysis, identify regions of interest, and support the medical decision making. It adds intelligence to the image processing system. And hardware alone cannot understand the images. Software provides intelligence through the algorithms. Software performs image enhancement, segmentation, and feature extraction. For example, MATLAB image processing toolbox is widely used in medical imaging. And software makes the system flexible and allows future improvements. These are the references. Thank you.